Hey everyone, welcome back. So, the topic today is postbac. What was my postbac experience? Again, I'm reading off a question that I've been sent before. What was my postbac experience applying? And what did I wish I would have known at this specific step? So when it came to applying for a postbac, there are multiple reasons why I did it. The two main reasons that people tend to do postbacs are because, one, you're a career changer. So say you were studying, engineering or anything else that didn't require you to take any of the pre-med prerequisites, right? And you graduated from college and you're realizing like, yo, this career has been fun, but med school is what's for me. So that's a program that's for career changer, where they allow you to have the opportunity to take all the pre-med prerequisites. So there are programs that are specifically for that, and there are other programs that are for academic enhancers, is what they call it. So if you want to boost your undergrad GPA, because when you are applying to med school, the GPA that they use is only from undergrad classes. So whether you took science classes at a junior college or classes at a junior college period, those are the classes, as well as your actual university institution, whatever that you went to. Those are the classes that get calculated into what your science GPA is. So your science GPA is made up of your BCPM, which is your biology, chemistry, physics, and math. Ooh, can't believe I remember that. So so those are the classes that are applicable to be calculated into your science GPA, which is what a lot of med schools wait on, okay? So master's programs, all of that won't work to boost up your science GPA. When I graduated from UCLA, my GPA was very low, and I finally got a mentor. I didn't have a mentor all throughout undergrad. Most of the people that I was in class with dropped out, like the people that I started either changed majors or left the school or took a break or whatever. So at the end of the day, it was me and like a handful of people that I felt supported by. And I really found my main support in terms of science classes like way later, after I already was feeling discouraged and down and thinking like, what am I doing here? Why am I pursuing medicine in the first place? All that whole spiel. I think that a lot of students go through, especially students that are students of color that don't have parents or aunts and uncles that were physicians or doctors, and they have navigated the U.S. education system before. So I was very much alone, not really going to class by that point. I was doing the things that made me feel good and that made me feel like I was doing something right, and that tended to be a lot of community service and stuff. So by the time I graduated, I finally found a mentor who was like, dang, I understand your experience. I've heard this similar experience from so many other students. This is what you need to do. You have your CV and stuff is beautiful because it shows the passion and the drive that you have for medicine, but you need the grades, girl. And so I had already gotten into a master's program for public health somehow, by the grace of God, because he wanted me to stay in LA and I was trying to leave. And I didn't get into any of the postbac programs I applied to, because straight out of college I was applying to postbacs because I was trying to get up out of LA, up out of California to be specific. And I only applied to USC for my master's in public health on the fly, because I felt like God was telling me to do it, even though he knew I didn't want to stay in LA. So she was telling me, okay, master's is great. I know that's something that you actually want to do, so go ahead and reach for that, but make sure you realize that you're gonna have to do a postbac or get a second bachelor's degree or something to boost that GPA up. Second bachelor's degree was a no-go because I hated my major. My major was biology. Do a major that you actually love so that you can be motivated to attend class and just have some joy in life, because school should be fun. It was fun, and it wasn't, and then it wasn't. So anyway, so she was like, make sure you do a postbac. So I finished my master's program, applied to 2 postbac programs after not getting into any right after undergrad, and got into one. And the focus of that was for academic enhancers. So I was taking classes that I'd never got the opportunity to take. Surprisingly, as a biology major at UCLA, I did not get to take anatomy or immunology or things like that. I was taking a lot of courses that were about like plants and animals and the anthropology of men and whatever, things that I just honestly, anthropology was okay, but things that I wasn't interested in, and it showed. So when I got to my postbac, I thrived, and I forgot what it felt like. I remember my sister was quizzing me on the things that I was learning, and I was like, she was like, Oz, like, you are killing it. And I started tearing up in a core. And I think that was the beginning of me starting to get more emotional and being more in tune with my emotions in general, because now I cry at the drop of a hat, which I think is a good thing. Express yourself. But yeah, it's like I finally realized, whoa, I'm studying what I've wanted to study all this time, learning about the human body that God created that is amazing, that can heal itself, and learning about all the 1,000 things that can go wrong, which is insane, and how to fix them and how to help in a tangible way. And so, I mean, my post-bac experience, I went to Charles R. Drew University in Watts, Compton, California, which is like an HBCU, a historically black college and university based in Los Angeles, the only one. And honestly, it changed my life. I was looking for confirmations from God that this was the path that I was supposed to take, and being in class and wanting to go to class and enjoying what I was learning it felt new. Like I hadn't had that feeling in a while. And so my post-bac experience was great. I got all A's, got 1 A minus, which made my GPA like a 3.8, whatever. And it still didn't get my GPA up to, surprisingly, a 3.0. My science GPA didn't get up to a 3.0. Matter of fact, actually, my cumulative GPA didn't get up to a 3.0. But did that mean I was less qualified? No. It meant that the schools that actually cared to see what my abilities were could now see them from a year plus of classes that were all upper division, that were hard and rigorous, and I aced them. So the school that God wanted me to be in, or the schools, they would see it and offer me an interview and get to meet all of this goodness, and I would eventually get accepted. And that's exactly what happened. So this is hopefully inspiring to someone who might think that their GPA or their numbers or something is counting them out, but just know that the doors that open are opening because God said so. And no door can close except those that you're not supposed to be in anyways. So I hope this was helpful to you. Again, put questions in the comments, and you can DM me on Instagram, and hopefully I can be of help to you. See you later.